Am I in the air?
What is going down, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? My name is DONMEGA. I'm your host, and I'm so happy that you're here to join me once again to get caught up with all the latest and the greatest when it comes to entertainment news and television and movies and non-spoiler reviews. Some quick thoughts. You come right here to Am I on the Air to get caught up with it all on a week-by-week basis. It is season 29. It's episode 15. Tonight's show is titled Dark Passenger. We're going to be breaking down the news from December the 11th through today, December the 17th. Got two movies to talk about, two TV shows to talk about, all pretty positive stuff. So, and then of course the news of the week. So let's strap on in and let's get her going. Over on the movie side, yes, we're kicking things off. Kraven the Hunter. The latest movie in the Sony Spider-Man-less universe. That's right. The Sony universe of superheroes, supervillains, anti-heroes that does not include Spider-Man himself. Sony started doing this when they did the Venom movie. Venom was very successful, so they did Venom 2. And then they said, man, Venom 2 made money. Let's start doing other villains that we can turn into anti-heroes. And let's do Morbius. And Morbius kind of came and went with a thud. And then they said, let's do Madam Web. And we'll do Madam Web with a bunch of Spider Women, and it's going to be awesome. And that came and went with a thud. And then we got Kraven the Hunter. But this movie, man, this movie was supposed to come out over a year ago. It was supposed to be last summer. And it got delayed. Actually, I think this was supposed to come out summer of 2023. And then it got delayed to the summer of 2024. And then it got delayed again to October of 2024. Then they moved it to December. And even though a lot of people were kind of speculating, hey, this isn't a good look that they keep shifting this movie, there was also on the flip side a lot of people that said, hey, maybe it's a good thing. If they're sticking the movie in December, it means they have high hopes for it. And that's usually true. Movie studios like to put movies out in December that they really feel good about. So it made me really have some real positive thoughts about this film. And even though most of the world for the last 6 months has been saying, Kraven, we don't care about Kraven. Kraven's going to bomb. Kraven's that Sony universe that no one cares about. It's not going to all matter at the end of the day. I said, I still have faith. And I still think this could be something good for us to check out. And then the early buzz got out. And the early buzz was kind of split. Some people were saying it was pretty decent. A lot of people saying it was not, and they didn't like it. And then the early Rotten Tomatoes came out, and it was not pretty, man. It was like 18% or something. It was something really ridiculously low. So I was like, damn. Is it really that bad? Like, that's nuts, man, because the trailers have been great. Aaron Taylor Johnson is great. Okay, I still have faith with this movie. I'm going to go check this thing out and let's see what happens here. And I am going to be on the side of a fan that enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed this movie. And I don't know where a lot of the hate stems from. I have seen people go as far as say it's one of the worst superhero movies ever made. It's one of the worst movies of all time. I mean, crazy shit like that. Like top 10 worst movie of all time. And I'm like, what fucking movie did they watch? Because I had a blast with this movie. I really did. My one negative to this film is there's a flashback in the beginning to kind of tell the origin of Kraven. And it really slows the movie down. It really bogs it down. And I feel like they could have shown a flashback that was literally like 5 minutes long and we would have been good. but instead they do like a 20-minute flashback that just takes you out of the movie for too long. Other than that, I don't really have much complaints here. I thought Aaron Taylor Johnson was great. I thought the action was great. I thought there was some really cool action scenes. I thought Russell Crowe was good. I thought the villains were good. I had fun with this movie. Geeky Pat saw it with me. He had fun with this movie. My boy Friggins went and saw it, and I was surprised, but he loved it. The people coming out of our theater said they had a good time with it and they really liked it. We saw it in IMAX, and I thought it looked really good. So when I see all the hate, this is another one of those movies that makes me scratch my head and say, what movie did you watch? Is it like fantastic? Is it one of the best ever? No. But was it a good time at the theater? Yes. And that's really all I go to the movies for, is to have a good time at the theater. You got Aaron Taylor Johnson. You got Ariana DeBose, who's good here. Russell Crowe, like I said, playing Craven's dad. Christopher Abbott pops up in the same. Didn't even know he was in this movie. Like we get to see the Rhino. There's other Marvel people that pop up. Um, in by name, I would say, and some characters that do pop up. Um, from the bigger kind of folklore. Um, I had a good time with him, man. Craven Kravinoff's complex relationship with his ruthless gangster father, Nikolai, starts him down a path of vengeance with brutal consequences, motivating him to become not only the greatest hunter in the world, but also one of its most feared. Yeah, man, again, I don't get the hate. I don't think it deserves it. I think if you go in with the right expectations and just want to have a good time and see some cool action, I think this movie can do it for you. So, if you were on the fence about watching this and you're getting swayed in the wrong direction because of those other reviews, I think you should give it a shot, man. It definitely deserved to be a bigger debut than the 11 million that it made, for sure. I would give Craven 3 out of 5 stars. All right, my next film is going to the streaming side, and this is Carry On. Carry On is a new film directed by Wam Colette Sarah, who I really like him. He's a great director. It's an action mystery thriller starring Taron Egerton, Jason Bateman, Logan Marshall Green is in here, Theo Rossi, Sophia Carson, Daniel Deadweiler. Um, Really good cast here. And this one here is about an airport security officer who races to outsmart a mysterious traveler, forcing him to let a dangerous item slip onto a Christmas Eve flight. Yes, this takes place at an airport. Taron Egerton works in the TSA. He is on the line, basically watching all the bags go through at the check-in, and he gets an earpiece. And then that earpiece is Jason Bateman, walking him through things and telling him basically, hey, if you don't want to get hurt, and if you don't want your girl to get hurt, you need to let that bag through and don't make a big deal about it. But of course, he's got to make a big deal about it, because we wouldn't have an action thriller movie if he just let the bag through and everybody goes on a plane that has a bomb on it, right? So it's just one of those things. But then, that's where the thriller kind of kicks off, and you got the police and you got all the people involved, and why are they doing this, and what is the thing in the bag? It's a really good thriller, man. I had a good time with this one. I was excited for it from the moment I saw the trailer, and the movie really plays off, man. And I wish I could have saw this in a theater, but hey, I'll take it. It is streaming on Netflix. If you haven't seen this yet and you want to have a fun kind of thriller Christmas movie to watch, this is a good one, man. Taron Egerton never fails. Jason Bateman, always so good. And you remember him so well for all his comedic roles, but seeing him here as the villain in this movie, he was so damn good, man. Great, great stuff here. Make sure you check out Carry On, now streaming over on Netflix. All right, switching gears over to the TV side. Oh, Carry On, I would give 3 out of 5 stars. I can't remember if I gave my score or not, but 3 out of 5 for sure. All right, over on the TV side, I was so excited to finally get to watch. It just started this weekend. I jumped right in on its release date. Dexter Original Sin. Dexter, the original series, is one of my all-time favorite shows. I love Dexter. I love the universe. I love the character. Even in the seasons that weren't as strong as the beginning seasons, I still had a blast with. I just love this show. And the show ended. After 8 seasons, it was off the air for many, many years. And then we got Dexter New Blood last year, which I was so happy to get it back. Um, and then when they ended that season, semi spoiler alert, it made it look like he got killed, right? His son shot him, and it looked like Dexter was killed, and the series was basically over. Well, fast forward about a year, we get word that Dexter Original Sin's going to come out, but this is a prequel series. This is a series that shows the origins of all the characters we know and love from the original series. Dexter's early days of his first kill and everything in between. But then we also found out that there's going to be another Dexter show called Dexter Resurrection that's actually going to come out next summer. And that is going to be in current day. Dexter did not die at the end of New Blood. And I like the way that they set up this prequel series of Original Sin. The show starts off with the end of New Blood where he's dying in the snow and they grab him and they take him to a hospital and he's dying on the bed, right? He's got the gunshot wound, he's bleeding out, and he does the, they say life flashes before your eyes, right? And then it goes back, boom, and we're watching this prequel now that he's replaying in his head as he's dying on this table. But as we know, he's not going to die, right? Because we got another Dexter series coming. But I love the twist and the tie-in to Original Sin. This one takes place in 1991 in Miami. We're back to Miami. Dexter Morgan transitions from a student to avenging serial killer. When his bloodthirsty urges can't be ignored any longer, Dexter must learn to channel his inner darkness with the guidance of his father. Harry, he adopts a code designed to help him find and kill people who deserve to be eliminated from society without getting on law enforcement's radar. This is a particular challenge for young Dexter as he begins a forensics internship at the Miami Metro Police Department. So, this is why tonight's show is titled Dark Passenger. Season 29, episode 15, Dark Passenger is tonight's episode, to pay the respect to Dexter. Like I said, I love this show so much. And this first episode here of this prequel series, Original Sin, was fantastic. It's so damn good. And I can't wait to see how the season plays out. You have. Patrick Gibson playing the young Dexter, Christian Slater in this thing playing Harry Morgan, Molly Brown playing Deborah Morgan, Christina Milian playing Maria Lagreta, James Martinez playing Angel Batista, Alex Shimzu playing Masuka, Rena Wilson playing Bobby Watt, Patrick Dempsey's in here, Michael C. Hall Dexter himself does the inner voice dialogue, which is always so great to have. Yeah, so you get a lot of those characters. Dexter, of course, getting his internship job at the end of the first episode, bringing him into the Miami Metro. And who runs that department? Sarah Michelle Gellar does. And I'm going out on a limb here right now, and I'm going to say Dexter's going to have to kill her by the end of the season. So I don't think Sarah Michelle Gellar is making it out of season one. I have nothing to go off of here because she's barely in this episode, but my gut feeling in the Dexter universe is that Dexter's going to have to kill her. Something's going to happen. She's going to find out what he did, and he's going to have to kill her um, to keep his identity sealed. So there you go. But definitely check out Dexter Original Sin. Massive 2 thumbs up over on Paramount Plus. And lastly, for new shows, I checked out No Good Deed. This is another show I have been really waiting for. This one is on Netflix. This one is star-studded. You got Ray Romano, Lusa Kudrow, Linda Cardinelli, Abby Jacobson, Luke Wilson, Tiona Paris, Dennis Leary, O.T. Fegbinel, Matt Rogers. There's so many people in this show. And this one here is about the sale of Paul and Lydia's picture perfect LA home forces them to face painful family secrets and hide them from the prying eyes and cutthroat buyers. So it's kind of weird, man. I'm only a couple episodes into this show, but it starts off with Lisa Kudrow and Ray Romano. They're trying to sell their house. And then you get these little side stories of all these people that want to buy their house, but there's more secrets and twists and turns. And this is from the creator of Dead to Me, which was also on Netflix. And I loved Dead to Me. So this has the same kind of quirky feel to it. And I really like it. I'm 2 or 3 episodes in, and I'm super digging it. So big thumbs up here for No Good Deed as well. So it's been a pretty good weekend, man, with movies and TV shows. Let's recap. Kraven the Hunter, now in theaters, 3 out of 5 stars. Carry On over on Netflix, now streaming, 3 out of 5 stars. Over on the TV side, Dexter Original Sin, big thumbs up over on Paramount Plus, and No Good Deed, big thumbs up also over on Netflix. All right, let's get on over to the box office. Coming in at number 10, it is the best Christmas pageant ever. Number 9, Interstellar 5555, the story of the secret star system. Number 8, Interstellar, the re release. Number 7, Pushpa, the Rule Part 2. Number 6, Red One, which, by the way, once again, streaming now on Prime Video and killing it on Prime Video. It is the biggest Prime Video release ever for a movie. So great job there for Red One, but still doing pretty good in the theater at number 6. Number 5 is our big debut. Well, one of the big debuts of the weekend, The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim. This is the animated Lord of the Rings movie. My brother-in-law went and saw it, and he's a massive Lord of the Ring fan, and he just was like, it was good. It was alright. So the general consensus on this movie is that it should have just went straight to streaming and let it go there. Number 4 is Gladiator 2. Number 3 is Kraven the Hunter. Man, only at number 3 and only with $11 million. That is insane. Madam Web did better. This is one of the worst debuts ever for a comic book movie. They were predicting originally a couple months ago that this movie would make about 30 million. And then as we went into the weekend, they said, oh, it should hit at least 15. And it only did 11. So, man, I guess that word of mouth really scared a lot of people off. Number 2 was Wicked, bringing in another $22 million. And number 1 was still Moana 2, man, killing it over there. Moana 2 with another 26.4 million to maintain that number 1 spot, and almost 340 million in the United States alone. Such an incredible box office there, especially for Wicked as well. Wicked closed in on 360 here in the U.S. So awesome stuff at the box office. All right, so that's our stuff there. Let's get on over to our news of the week. And once again, the best place to check out all this stuff is over on our X page. It's x.com/am I on the air. You don't even need to subscribe. You don't even need to have an X membership. Just bookmark the URL. It's that simple. Just bookmark the URL and you can check all this stuff out. Trailers, posters, interviews, articles, everything you need is right there. Okay, let's get into it. This was a movie that I had no idea about. It's called Novocaine, and it stars Jack Quaid. Jack Quaid, Novocaine. It hits theaters March 14th, 2025. Had no idea what this was. And at first I was like, do I even want to watch this trailer? The poster came out and actually looked pretty interesting. So I said, okay, I'm going to watch this trailer. Um, Actually, I think the first time I saw the trailer was in the theater before Kraven. And I was very pleasantly surprised. His name is Nathan Kane, and he feels no pain. So the movie's called Novocaine. And it, like I said, it hits theaters in March. Jack Quaid is the lead here, and basically he feels no pain. He has no nerve endings. Yes, he can die, but it doesn't matter what happens to him. Nothing hurts him. So of course his girl gets kidnapped, and he goes to save her, and he's got to do a lot of ass kicking and the cool things he can do because he doesn't feel pain. It's a cool concept. I loved this trailer. Definitely check it out and see what you think, man. Again, March 14th, 2025. We also have the all-new trailer for The Day the Earth Blew Up, which is a Looney Tunes movie that's going to be coming to theaters on February 28th. Joseph Quinn, set to star as George Harrison in the upcoming Sam Mendes Beatles films. His Gladiator 2 co-star Paul Mescal has also been cast as Paul McCartney in the project. So we got a couple Beatles there that are cast. Great casting there, even though I could care less about the Beatles. We have the official trailer for The Pit. This is a new series that's coming to Max on January 9th. It is official. We're getting a Clayface movie. I am shocked by this. This is in development at DC Studios. This is supposedly in the DC universe. And it is in development. Mike Flanagan is attached to write the movie. It's going to get a 2026 release date. No director's been announced, but the secret word on the street is that maybe James Gunn's going to do this one himself. So we will see there. I'm shocked by this. Again, Clayface is just a weird little Batman villain, and I don't know how he's getting his own movie before Wonder Woman or Flash or the new Batman. Like, kind of weird, but hey, there you go. I mean, I'm sure Mike Flanagan had a great pitch and they just picked up on it. So keep your eye out for that. According to Fandango, this is their top 10 most anticipated movies of 2025. Kind of a weird list, I'm not going to lie, but supposedly this is what the Fandango people have voted for. Number 10 is 28 Years Later. Number 9 is Superman. Number 8 is The Accountant 2. Number 7 is Wicked Part 2. Number 6 is Avatar Fire and Ash. Number 5 is The Fantastic Four First Steps. Number 4 is Ballerina from the world of John Wick. Number 3 is The New Jurassic World Rebirth. Number 2 is Mission Impossible The Final Reckoning. And number 1 is Captain America Brave New World. So there you go there. Where's my Thunderbolts at? Come on. You telling me The Accountant 2 and even 28 years later are more anticipated than Thunderbolts? I don't know. This list is a little wonky to me, but well, again, that's what Fandango said. A live action Tangled movie is officially in development over at Disney. The Greatest Showman director Michael Gracie is in talks to direct the film. So there you go. I know a lot of people have been waiting for Tangled for a long time. Austin Butler has been cast in the upcoming American Psycho remake that we've been talking about. That's right, he is set to star as Patrick Bateman in Luca Guadagnino's American Psycho. So there you go. I can dig it. This is the role that Christian Bale played in the original movie, so I can see Austin Butler fitting this role very, very nicely. We have the new official trailer for Harley Quinn Season 5. This premieres on Max on January 16th. We have the new trailer for You're Cordially Invited. This is Will Ferrell and Reese Witherspoon. This is streaming on Prime Video starting January 30th. Looks pretty cute, man. Looks pretty fun. So I like this trailer. Definitely check it out. Ghostbusters star McKenna Grace has officially joined the Scream 7 cast. Brian Tyree Henry is in final talks to join Julia Roberts in Panic Carefully, the new movie she's doing there. Snoop Dogg has been cast in Luc Besson's new sci-fi movie called The Last Man. Amanda Seyfried and Louis Pullman have joined the Anne Lee musical from the Brutalist writer. The Beauty cast has added Rebecca Hall to Ryan Murphy's new FX series. A Different Man and 2 more A24 movies are coming to Max in January of 2025. A new Chitty Chitty Bang Bang reimagined movie is in the works over at Amazon. I don't know who the fuck is asking for this, because the only time I ever say Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is when I'm making fun of shit. So I don't know, man. I don't know what this movie is, but I guess we're getting it. Daisy Ridley must save her brother in a brand new trailer for the movie The Cleaner. So definitely check that one out. The Family Plan 2 is cast Game of Thrones star Kit Harington. This is the Mark Wahlberg sequel that they're doing here. I like The Family Plan a lot, so good to see that they're moving forward on that one there, and good on Kit Harington getting added to the cast. We have the trailer for Alarum. This is a new movie starring Scott Eastwood along with Sylvester Stallone. It's a new action-packed crime thriller. The Friday Night Lights reboot has officially landed over on Peacock. Eddie Redmayne is joining the Panic Carefully cast with Julia Roberts as well. Stephen King's Autopsy Room 4 is being turned into a movie. So congratulations there. Another book. Man, Stephen King, he could probably have his own streaming channel at this point with all his stuff that's been adapted. Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare trailer has dropped. That's right, the latest entry in the Twisted Pooniverse franchise. Yes, an evil Peter Pan, guys. Just watch the trailer if you want. That's all I gotta say about it. The Simpsons Holiday Special trailer has dropped. This is their Christmas special that's coming out, comes out every year. Oscars 2025 is going to be streamed live on Hulu for the very first time. So there you go. You're not going to have to wait till the next day to see it like they usually do. It will be streamed live on Hulu. Yellowstone spinoff with Kelly Riley and Cole Hauser is supposedly moving forward at Paramount. Now that Yellowstone is officially done, we'll see what they do next. But yeah, I would not doubt a spinoff for sure. A trove of unreleased Michael Jackson tapes were found in a storage unit deep in the San Fernando Valley. That's right. Inside were 12 unreleased music tracks from Michael Jackson that he worked on prior to the Dangerous album. So between 1989 and 1991. That is very, very cool, man. I love that. Netflix has dropped the trailer for Nate Bargatze's new stand-up special. It's coming out on Christmas Eve. I love this dude. I feel like I've seen most of these jokes though, because I just saw him live about 6 months ago, and I watched the trailer and I was like, "Oh, I saw that joke. I saw that joke." So that's the only bummer about going to a live comedy event right before they film a special is you're going to get most of the jokes. But he's great. I'm sure this is going to be awesome, and I can't wait to watch it again. Um, YouTube TV is going to be raising its prices once again. That's right, they're going up to $82.99 a month, which is just insane. If you need TV, guys, I'm telling you, go to Sling. They got the best prices. Um, let's see, Giancarlo Esposito, Harold Perrineau, Taryn Manning, and Ryan Hurst have all joined the cast of Out Comes the Wolves, which would be a new indie drama, which is making its directorial debut of producer Danny Paykoff. Criminal Minds, the new reboot, Matthew Gray Gubler is confirmed to return, but with a twist. And that twist is one episode and just a part of it. So, hey, I know a lot of you have been waiting for 3 seasons to get this guy back, and you're going to get him for one episode, just a part of it. So, there you go. Take what you can get. Over at the Billboard Music Awards, Taylor Swift won big and set a record for the most all time wins. So, you can also check out the full winners list there. Tim Allen's Shifting Gears has added Jenna Elfman in a recurring role. The Prison Break reboot series is coming to Hulu. Sullivan's Crossing has been picked up for a season 3 over by the CW. Um, Last week we had talked about Sony saying that their Marvel Spider-Man Less universe is dead, that they were going to stop it. Now they're starting to say, well, maybe it's not dead. We're going to play it by ear and see what's up. So, of course, they're always going to keep the door open, and I don't blame them as business people. We got the brand new Captain America Brave New World poster, which looks awesome. So check that out. We have a new preview for What If Season 3. Remember, this hits Disney Plus on December 22nd, and they're going to be dropping 8 episodes, one a day for 8 days straight. With the little teaser for Dexter Resurrection, which, like I said, premieres this summer on Paramount Plus. It's not much of a teaser, it's more of a dialogue kind of thing. It's only about 10 seconds long, but hey, anything's cool to look at. We have the official word. Congratulations that Jennifer Love Hewitt is officially returning for I Know What You Did Last Summer. This hits theaters on July 18th, 2025. They are currently filming. It's been teased over and over and over again, but now it's official. Jennifer Love Hewitt is back. So very cool to finally get that confirmation, even though I don't want to get into it, but man, it's just been driving me crazy because they started filming this movie 2 weeks ago, and Jennifer Love Hewitt was still kind of playing like, "Oh, I might be in it, I might not be in it." I'm like, "This movie's being filmed already. You're either in the script or you're not." Like, so I don't know, man. Like at this point, I'm just kind of like, are you in or are you out? And so I'm glad that they finally um, confirmed it because it was kind of dumb to dance around it any other way. Speaking of also coming back, Malcolm in the Middle. Yes, a revival series is officially coming to Disney Plus. Frankie Muniz, Bryan Cranston, and Jane Kaczmarek will reprise their roles in four. That's right, four new episodes. So they're not going to stretch this thing out. We'll see if they want to do more than one kind of comeback season. But 4 episodes, pretty cool to catch up with everybody and see where they've been. So I like it as a special here. Malcolm in the Middle coming soon to Disney Plus. We got a special new look at Captain America Brave New World. It's about a minute long. Check that out. What If? Remember, we just talked about What If. We have the official episode titles. So December 22nd is What If the Hulk Fought the Mech Avengers? December 23rd is What If Agatha Went to Hollywood? December 24th is What If the Red Guardian Stopped the Winter Soldier? December 25th is What If Howard the Duck Got Hitched? December 26th, What If the Emergence Destroyed the Earth? December 27th, What If 1872? December 28th, What If the Watcher Disappeared? And December 29th, What If? What If? Ooh, what if? What if? So we'll see what happens there. Barbie 2, that's right, a sequel is reportedly in the early stages of development. They are trying to crack down on a story. They do want to do a sequel, but they got to get the story right. So, but they are working on it. So very cool there to get more Barbie. Supposedly, it is official that Haley Atwell will be returning once again as Agent Carter for Avengers Doomsday. Of course, if we're getting Chris Evans back, we got to get Agent Carter back. I'm always ready for more Haley Atwell. At this point, I expect everybody to be back in Doomsday, but we'll see how it plays out. Um, Dynamic Duo, the other DC movie that's going to be hybrid, animation, puppetry, I don't know, all kinds of weird shit, is also going to come out in 2026. Owen Wilson has joined Matt Rife in a new R-rated comedy called Rolling Loud. Hugh Jackman is going to reunite with Ryan Reynolds and Sean Levy in a new comedy movie called Boy Band. I love the sound of this one here. Basically, they were a popular boy band that went kind of sideways. They broke up, and then they're in their 40s now, and they need to get back together to make some money. And of course, the hilarity ensues. I love the sound of this. And in my mind, they should get Channing Tatum to be a part of this thing. Get Anthony Mackie in there. Who else was I thinking of? Let's see, Channing Tatum. Shit, get Chris Evans in there, right? Like, I can see this boy band being a really cool group of guys. And seeing how it kind of plays out. I love it. I love this idea, so I can't wait to see this come to fruition. Anne Hathaway is teaming with Dave Bautista to lead a Russo brothers produced movie called Wedding Sting, which is loosely based on a true story. So I love this, man. I love Anne Hathaway. I love Dave Bautista. I love the Russos. So sounds like a great project here. Um, Ella Purnell and Lucas Gage have joined the cast of Radio Silence's next movie, Loser. Emerald Fennell's Wuthering Heights is getting a 2026 release date. There is an official release date now for DC's Clayface. Clayface has a release date from DC Studios and Warner Brothers. The studio is set to feature with a script from Mike Flanagan for a theatrical release on September 11th, 2026. Matt Reeves and Lynn Harris will be producing. Sesame Street is looking for a new home because it is not being renewed over on Max. So that's unfortunate there. 1923 has a new season 2 teaser trailer, so check that out for Harrison Ford's Yellowstone prequel. Apple TV Plus and Apple Music on Sunday night released a new surprise holiday edition of Carpool Karaoke, the series. We got an article up with Dexter Original Sin and all the Easter eggs in the prequel. Um, Dexter boss Clyde Phillips and Michael C. Hall brought Dexter back after the New Blood finale because the internet hated that they killed him off, and they said, sorry, we're not going to kill him off. We'll bring him back just to please you guys. So it makes total sense there. Um, Let's see here. Jimmy Fox released a new comedy special over on Netflix called What Had Happened Was, and he does talk about his mystery illness. So I haven't watched it yet, but I'm looking forward to. I love Jamie Foxx and stand-up comedy, so I can't wait to watch this one here. Sony is going to be taking a lot of tender loving care when it comes to releasing Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, so it won't debut till at least 2026, and some are even speculating 2027. That is crazy for a movie that ended on a cliffhanger 2 years ago. I don't know why this movie is so damn delayed, because they hired two more people as directors today. Today! I'm like, haven't they been making this movie for 2 years? Like, how are they just now getting directors? Like, I don't even understand where we're at with this movie. It is there's a lot of secrets behind the scenes, I think, which is definitely driving me a little crazy. Um, let's see here. All right. Man, we were blessed yesterday with the premiere of the poster, the first poster for Superman. The tagline is "Look Up." I love this poster so damn much. I have got to get a live action version of this and framed and up in my office. It's beautiful. Again, the movie hits theaters on July 11th. This is from James Gunn. This is the official theatrical kickoff to the DC universe. Lot riding on this movie. Poster, gorgeous. There's also a live action version of the poster that has audio, which is the new score of the new Superman theme that also has hints of the classic Superman theme. It's beautiful. And then on top of that, the trailer is gonna drop on Thursday. So get ready, man. First thing Thursday morning on December the 19th, the Superman teaser trailer is going to drop. I hope this thing is at least 2 minutes long. If he gives me only less than a minute, I'm going to be so sad. but I cannot wait to see the first footage of Superman. Superman is my all-time favorite superhero. Love, love, love Superman. And even though they did my boy Henry Cavill very dirty, and I was pissed that they recasted, I understand it's a new universe, and I'm willing to give this thing a full shot because I love Superman. So let's get it. James Gunn, I have a feeling you're going to knock it out the park. I can't wait to see this teaser trailer on Thursday, and this poster is fantastic. All right. Like I said earlier, Red One became the most watched Prime Video debut ever with over 50 million views. So congratulations there. I love it that people are checking out Red One. I'm seeing a lot of love for the movie, even though people were hating on it when it was in theaters. I don't know why, because it's a fun little Christmas movie. So I'm glad people are enjoying it. Man on the Inside has been renewed for season 2 over on Netflix. Wicked Part 2 now has an official title, my friends. It will not be called Wicked Part 2. It's going to be called Wicked for Good. That's right. It's going to be hitting theaters November 21st, 2025. So still a year away. But Wicked for Good is the official title. Danny Boyle's 28 Days Later is available to buy and rent on digital starting on Wednesday. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this one. It's been only available on old school DVD and Blu ray, but now you can get it on digital starting on Wednesday. We have the first teaser trailer for The White Lotus Season 3. This one's starring Walton Goggins, Carrie Coon, Jason Isaacs, Parker Posey, and Amy Lou Wood. Pretty cool teaser trailer, man. I love The White Lotus and can't wait for this season. Silo has been renewed not only for season 3, but season 4 as well. So congratulations there over on Apple TV Plus. Silo's a great show. Glad it's getting 2 more seasons. That trailer for Superman Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific, just to give you a heads up. Look up. We have the first trailer for Ray Mendoza and Alex Garland's Warfare. This is starring Charles Melton, Joseph Quinn, Will Poulter. Yeah, man, Michael Gandolfini, Noah Centino. There's a lot of people in this cast. So make sure you check it out, the trailer for Warfare. James Gunn also talked a little bit more about the Superman movie. He says that a movie starts in the middle of action. He says Lois and Clark do know each other already. Lex Luthor already hates Superman. Flying action is shot with drones and is inspired by Top Gun Maverick. He's not aiming to set up other projects in this movie. Mr. Terrific has a big role in the film, and David Cornsweet influenced the decision to wear the trunks. He said Superman wants kids to not be afraid of him. He's like an alien. He's an alien with incredible powers, so he dresses like a professional wrestler. So I love it. I love it. Even though I hate the damn red shorts, I kind of like the explanation there to make himself more approachable to the children. And yes, this is a world that already has superheroes, and we're in the middle of it. So no origin for this DC universe here. Very excited for this news. Bad Monkey officially renewed for season 2 over on Apple TV Plus. The Bill Lawrence series based on Carl Hiaasen's novel of the same name has been renewed for season 2. Vince Vaughn is returning. Bad Monkey, one of my favorite shows of the year. Love this show so much. So, been waiting for this announcement and got it today. Thank you. Glad to hear it has been renewed. Bad Monkey, baby. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. So good on Apple TV Plus. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Alan Ritchson are doing a movie called The Man with the Bag, and production officially began today. I love it, man. Two guys that are awesome. They're doing something together. In some sad news, my show Girls Five Eva has been canceled, man. Again, that's right. This show was on Peacock. Peacock canceled it. Netflix picked it up, brought it back for a new season, and then they're canceling it now. So unfortunately, a one and done. I had a feeling this was coming. It didn't seem like anybody really found it on Netflix the way I was hoping they would. Show is so good though, man. Maybe it'll get a spurge of support here now that it's been canceled. But it's such a funny show, man. So very sad to see that that one's been cut. The Old Man has also been canceled over after 2 seasons on FX. But Secret Level has been renewed for season 2 over on Prime Video. A Bluey movie is officially in the works. Supposedly it'll be out by 2027. We have the official trailer for Exo Kitty season 2. This premieres on January 16th over on Netflix. A24 shared a look at their poster today for Death of a Unicorn. That's right. This is starring Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega with Will Poulter, Tia Leone, and Richard E. Grant. And the trailer is going to drop tomorrow. So Very great cast, very interesting premise. Death of a unicorn. Come back tomorrow for the trailer. Speaking of trailers, we also have the trailer for Black Bag. This is Kate Blanchett and Michael Fassbender starring in the first trailer for Steven Soderbergh's new movie. This hits theaters on March 14th. Check out the trailer for Black Bag. And we were treated to the brand new trailer for Karate Kid Legends as well today. I was excited to watch this one. Jackie Chan, Ben Wang, and Ralph Macchio all star in the first trailer for Karate Kid Legends. This hits theaters on May 30th. And I love it, man. I love that, Jackie Chan is working with this kid and he goes to Ralph Macchio for help because he's got to go get help from the Karate Kid. He wants the kid to be to him what Mr. Miyagi was to Daniel-san, and I like the way that they're putting it all together, man. I love it so much. So can't wait for Karate Kid Legends. The Joe Schmo Show is getting a new release date for its next season. This is the reality hoax comedy revival. It's going to be hitting TBS, I believe, on January 21st. The Housemaid cast, 365 Days star Michael Marone, has joined the Sydney Sweeney movie based on the best selling book. Um, the Handmaid's Tale season 6 will feature a lot of deaths. Over on Scream 7 cast, Mason Gooding is going to be returning. Kristen Ritter says that she would love to return to do Jessica Jones. The people in charge of the TV shows were talking about bringing her back, and she's like, yo, let's do it. If you need me, give me a call. I'm ready. So I love it. And especially now that they folded all the Netflix stuff into canon. So why not bring her back? Becky Lynch, WWE star Becky Lynch. I love Becky. She has officially joined the Star Trek Starfleet Academy show that's coming to Paramount Plus. So congratulations there to Becky Lynch. Nora is now available on digital, so you can check that out as of today. Like I said, White Lotus season 3 is coming February 16th on Max. We got an article up with Brad Winderbaum from Marvel TV talking about a bunch of stuff. Um, Clyde Phillips hopes that the prequel series Dexter Original Sin and the upcoming Dexter Resurrection will run for multiple seasons each. Star Patrick Gibson agrees. He says there's quite a journey for Dexter to go on before he becomes the Dexter that we all know. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse caught a pair of directors in its web. Spider-Verse vets Bob Perschetti and Justin K. Thompson will share duties on the third chapter in the trilogy. A Mike Tyson documentary series is in the works over on Netflix. Bill Lawrence confirms that Scrubs revival will not erase the events of season 9. Over on Scream 7 again, Anna Camp is set to star to join the cast of the film. So nice addition there. Harry On, which we talked about earlier, soars to Netflix's film debut of the year. That's right, biggest film debut of the year for Netflix. And Black Doves is killing it on the TV side. I still got to watch that one too. And Ed Bernero has boarded Marvel's Nova series. That's right. They are working on Nova, and he is going to be the showrunner. So congratulations there. He did a lot of Criminal Minds. The Kelly Clarkson show's been renewed for season 7. And lastly, comedian Felipe Esparza, who is super funny, man. I love this guy. So funny. He's getting a new Netflix special called Raging Fool, and that'll be coming out soon. And on that note, my friends, that is the end of our show. I know we ran a little bit long. We had a lot to talk about. But hey, we got you through the news of the week. Thank you for hanging with me. I appreciate it. AmIOnTheAir.com. Let me get you guys out of here. Some quick plugs. AmIOnTheAir.com. Make sure you bookmark it. It's got everything you need. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe. Hit that button. Hit that bell. Get notified. Leave us a 5-star review. Leave us thumbs up. Whatever you need to do, but do it. All right? We're on Spotify. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on Apple. We are on Pandora. We're on everything. Just search Am I on the Air? Same thing with social media. X, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Just search Am I on the Air and you will find us. Make sure you subscribe to those social medias because I do video reviews, guys. I do quick thoughts, 60 seconds in and out, and I post those on the TikTok and the Instagram. It's on our YouTube shorts as well. So make sure you follow along to everything. Our shows do stream on YouTube as well. If that makes it easy for you, you could subscribe even on YouTube. So make sure you check it. Subscribe on X. Am I on the Air? Me, the DX Don Mega. Thank you to our great affiliates at Red Dragons Radio and the Pop Culture Pros Follow as well at Red Dragons Radio, all one word, at popculture_pros. Thank you guys for always streaming our show. And that'll do it for me on this December the 17th. Thank you so much. Hope you all have an amazing week. We'll be back next week. Hopefully, yeah, I'll get an episode in right before Christmas, man. So stay tuned and we'll see what's next. So take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, y'all. Peace. Red Dragon!